Go since when 10 men have had the job. So a referee, Massimiliano Irati, collecting the match ball. Surely a matter of when rather than if Juve clinched the title. Tony, what's your overall impression about the season they've had under Maurizio Sarri?
Well, I think everyone's been looking
to win a record-extending 10th Italian top-flight title, all with one club. As for Udinese, it's been a tough sequence for them after Lazio facing last year's top two, losing 2-1 at Napoli last time. Particularly cruel, a late winner from Politano, a club that's nurtured talents like Di Natale, Zapata, Sanchez in the past, and I think probably fair to say they've got some much-admired players attracting some outside interest now.
You're absolutely right. This really is a breeding ground for talent. Really have had in years gone by a great scouting network. So they bring in these South American players that no one's ever heard of, give them a platform to play and just see them flourish. And certainly if you look at what they've got now, De Paul and Musso certainly are two of those players that are coveted by others. So let's see how
just seeing Cristiano Ronaldo, Maurizio Sarri taking his place, but does Ronaldo continue to surprise you?
With Ronaldo, nothing surprises me. He certainly makes the impossible possible. The age that he's playing this standard of football is quite remarkable. What a player.
Well, Rodrigo De Paul coming forward here to shake hands with Paulo Dybala. And what a season he's had, by the way. We talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, Paulo Dybala, who, what, a year ago, people were talking about him potentially leaving the club, and he has excelled. He's forged a great relationship with Ronaldo, two players who've proved they're very capable of playing alongside each other. Well, a one-of-a-kind season that's all set and court. Back for Alexandro. Ronaldo leaves it very cleverly. Bernardeschi with the layoff. Here's Ronaldo, and his first shot comes after 4 minutes.
Good turn, wasn't it, inside the box as well. And as he does get it back, Musso, good positioning. Fortunately for him, it's straight at the...
Progress further. Lovely little step over Rabiot. Ronaldo! Oh, so close, and yet so far.
You just expect the net to ripple, don't you? Once he gets the ball in these sorts of areas, don't give him any space. He just hits straight through the ball as well. Look at hardly any rotation on the football, just inches wide.
Well, they're taking...
Yes, he certainly did, and his timing has to be absolutely perfect.
Starting to exert some...
Gave as good as they got, but someone of his size is just incredible, but Ronaldo just has that desire. Here he goes again.
Ronaldo, well, never really caught it as he wanted that time. The pitch a little bit cut up, isn't necessarily helping. A good movement here from the champions. Headed away as far as De Ligt, and there's the opener. On their way. And that's a terrific finish from De Ligt. A true Dutchman's finish, reminiscent of the great players of the past like Ruud Krol.
Well, that was some strike. Koeman-like, that's what you're after.
Koeman, there we go.
There you go.
There's another one.
When it comes out, what a good first touch as well. Gets it out of his feet and then just lets fly. Hits it hard and low through plenty of bodies as well. Musso couldn't really have seen that. Look how many Udinese players are there. There's 4 in front of him. He's trying to pick it through the legs. When he does eventually see it, it's too late. It's past him into the bottom corner. Great strike.
Yeah, so many great Dutch defenders, midfielders used to be able to do that. Look back at some of the clips of World Cups from the 70s, 80s perhaps, and you'll see what I mean, but Rensen Brink another, De Ligt. Halfway there on the night, Juventus with the advantage at half-time at Udinese thanks to Matthijs de Ligt in the 42nd minute, coming up with a clean, true finish into the bottom corner from just outside the Udinese. Half-time, Udinese 0, Juventus 1. Luca Gotti's team have offered a few moments. Cristiano Ronaldo has had, well, maybe 3 or 4 decent efforts. A novelty. And it's Juventus who get us underway in the second half, leading. Zegelaar and Sema. Great ball in! Oh, and a terrific equaliser from Nestorovski! Doing their best to put this Juventus party on hold.
What a goal. Nestorovski, well, first half he had hardly a kick. Second half he had that early opportunity, but when he got it this time round, he just sent a bullet header past Chesney. It's a great ball, isn't it, on this left-hand side. It's Sema again, this time left-footed, timed to perfection. It's a great run. He stoops down. He had time to actually control it if he wanted to as well, but does the right thing, just throws his head at it. Back across the keeper as well, very difficult for Chesney to get back once the weight is transferred to the left-hand side. Before he could, it's past him.
Well, for Juventus, a real blow to the belly. Alexandro was way forward, well away from Nestorovski there. But you have to give credit to the Macedonian for a fantastic header. Third Serie A goal of the season. Now Dybala and Ronaldo. Ronaldo deflected and over for the corner.
Just deflected over. No doubt that was going on target, but Juventus trying to get an early response in. But Udinese, well, at last they've been positive, certainly making a game of it, and really good to see now. If they want to be champions, Juventus, they have to step it up, show more.
Another lead gone. And Musso on guard. A block of Udinese black and white shirts. Ronaldo's header down. Thumped back by Danilo. Crashing against so far away from Nestorovski there, but the cover wasn't there. And another vulnerability at the back for Juventus. Zegelaar heads away. Interesting that he and Sema love operating in that wide area. Brilliant ball in by Sema. Sema. Held up by Dybala. And at this point, the referee indicates cooling break time. Just seeing Dybala get back there, Tony. I just think, you know, Ronaldo very much the headline grabber, isn't he? Always options. Ronaldo is one of them. Striking range, Cristiano Ronaldo. Not his night just yet. Never say never.
He'll still be trying, won't he? And he just drifts out and finds some space. Target, he couldn't.
Though. And Douglas Costa here. Being followed every step by De Paul. And Ronaldo teed up Dybala. Ronaldo shot.
Really good closing down from Udinese. They are fighting hard, aren't they? De Paul was the one that made Douglas Costa go the long way round. And here the challenge from Dybala. As the ball does come out, it's Okaka coming back with a forwards challenge, shall we say. Dybala certainly felt that one, but no real control there.
I think Dybala kicked through the back of Okaka, possibly. Very determined Juve team, and Ronaldo here against Ekong. He just allows it to go for the corner.
Initially good strength, wasn't it?
But Udinese are fighting for their lives. And a tremendous initial defensive clearance has led to this chance for Fofana. Could he seal it? Oh my goodness! Fofana in the 92nd minute. It has been a decade since they last won here against Juventus. Another huge spanner in the works for the old lady. The night they could have been champions, and now another lead overturned.
What a goal. Fofana, the engine in that Udinese midfield, just sets off. Shows great strength here. Two Udinese players collide with each other initially, but that was because they've been nice and positive. And when Fofana does set off, poor challenges, initially from Sandro, gets the better of Delict as well. And by the time Szczesny gets out there, he's too late, doesn't go down early enough, just tucks it underneath the outstretched arm. But Udinese, for their positive play in the second half, they certainly deserve to get right back in this game. But now they've got themselves ahead. But Juve, it's another lead they have blown.
A club defying gravity, way down near the foot of the table, but looking upwards, looking onwards, and looking for safety. No celebrations for Sarri tonight. And Becao. What would be a fifth defeat of the season for Juventus, all of which have been on their travels. It is not a done deal for the champions on the bottom three. The champions in waiting still. Udinese 2, Juventus 1.
No, male,
Well, the opening goal came in the 42nd minute. Rabiot flipped it in, and as it was defended, it came out to Delict. Great first touch, better second.
Yes, it certainly was. The young Dutchman just stepped forward. That first touch takes it 3 or 4 yards out of his feet, and then always in his mind is just to hit it. It's set up nicely. He keeps it down really well. And Musso, the keeper, so many bodies to try and see the ball through. He couldn't.
Well, when the reply came from Udinese, what a ball that was from Sema, and how about that for a finish from Nestorovski?
It's some header, isn't it? Back across Szczesny, but what about this delivery from the left-hand side to perfection? All he had to do was get a clean contact on the ball. It flies in with great power.
Well, Becao with some tremendous defending that led to an injury for him, but in the 92nd minute, Fofana burst clear, away from Delict, out came Szczesny, slots it under him, 2-1 Udinese.
Great energy, wasn't it, from Udinese? Becao, brave as you like, but Fofana from there has a lot to do, gets past 1-2, and then slips it into the goal for a deserved lead from Udinese.